Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is update day for Modern Warfare, and today we got a playlist update with some new things in multiplayer, new store items, and a little bit of changes to Warzone as well. Now, as far as update goes, we are about 3 weeks away from Season 5, and I'm starting to wonder whether or not we're going to get another big title update before Season 5. We're getting a little bit close, where it would just kind of be counterintuitive. They might just wait for a big update for Season 5, but we should start to see some information soon, some leaks, some data mined info as to what is actually going to be coming within Season 5. I don't know whether that's going to start today, later this week, when that's going to start, but we should start to see some information relatively soon. But as far as today's update goes, like I said, playlist update, and on top of that, store changes. And as always, in every Tuesday's video, what we are going to be doing today is going over everything that actually changed within today's update, going over all of the details. That way, you know what you have to look forward to throughout the rest of the week. Now, before we dive into the update, I just wanted to let you guys know that later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch. I'm going to be playing some Warzone with the guys. We're going to be going for some big kill dubs. On top of that, though, right now on Twitch, there are drops enabled. So simply by watching my live stream, you can earn the in-game items that you're seeing on screen here, with the top one actually being a Grau weapon blueprint. So if you're at all interested in that, it is the first link down in the description, and I'm going to be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to check out the stream, earn yourself some in-game items, click that link down in the description, and hopefully I see you there later tonight. Now, we're actually going to be starting out with the new store items this week, because this week we actually got a new operator, that of course being Rose. And as you can see here, Rose standing there with her doggo is a pretty cool looking bundle, and it's always good to see a new operator added in. Now, as per usual, it costs 2,400 COD points like any operator, and the main thing you get here is the Virago, Virgin. I don't know how to say the skin properly, but of course Rose is looking pretty damn cool here. Now, on top of this, with this bundle, you also get 2 new weapon blueprints, the first of which is an assault rifle blueprint called the Divide. I believe this is for the Kilo, and it's always good to see that the blueprints come with a new mono suppressor, because basically on every loadout that you're going to be using in Warzone, the mono suppressor is an absolute must. The rest of the attachments aren't that great, but the mono suppressor is good. The second weapon is called the Silver Plume. This is a pistol blueprint, and it's important to note that these 2 weapons both come with dismemberment, so if you shoot anyone's limbs, head, they may just explode off, which is always cool to be added into the weapons as well. The next thing in this bundle is a new finishing move called Snafu. I believe this is a new puppy in the game, but it's kind of hard to tell. But with this one, as you can see, the dog kind of appears out of an explosion, almost like it's a dog spawning in zombies, which is kind of interesting and kind of cool to see that they have added this in. Now, after this, you have your normal things in a bundle like Operator Quip, Charm, Sticker, Calling Card, and finally, a Puppy Emblem. Now, the second bundle that we have this week is called the Hydra Slayer. This is a weapon blueprint bundle. So with this one, you get 2 weapons, the first of which is an LMG. I believe it is the Holger we're looking at here, with okay attachments. It's really not great. The weapon looks kind of cool. And then the second one is, of course, an MP5. MP5s are always good. It's definitely a meta weapon. Interesting that it has the VLK 3x optic, because a lot of people are using that now. If you didn't already know, the VLK actually reduces recoil, so if you see it on a weapon, it's not actually necessarily a bad thing. You may not like the 3x optic, but it is actually going to help you with your recoil. Also has 45 round magazine, so both of those attachments I actually use quite frequently in Warzone. Now, after this, you also get a new calling card and spray. Nothing really else special with this one, and this one costs 1,400 COD points. So moving into Warzone, a little bit weird thing with this week's update is they've actually removed modes. So you have your normal battle royale modes, you have your solos, duos, trios, quads, pretty straightforward, and then you just have plunder trios. There's no blood money, there's no stimulus. It's a little strange. It's kind of back to the roots of the very beginning of the launch of Warzone, which is kind of strange. So I'm wondering if maybe we'll get a different game mode on Friday. They like doing that sometimes, but as of right now, this is all we have in Battle Royale this week. Now, I will say in this week's update, they did add 3 bug fixes / updates in today's update. So let's quickly go over those before we dive into multiplayer. So the first thing we have here is a patch is now live across all platforms. Renames D-Day's Border War skin and bio. So this actually doesn't change D-Day's actual bio, his backstory, anything like that. It is just specifically the Border War skin. I guess they found the name offensive, so here we are, they changed the name of it. The second thing is they fixed an exploit where players could pick up weapons they dropped before the infill sequence. So I don't actually have any gameplay of this one, but I'll briefly explain it. So what was happening basically last week is before the game started, you could actually drop the weapon you had in the pre-game lobby. And then if you dropped on the exact same spot at the beginning of the game, you could pick up that weapon and have it right at the beginning with all of the attachments. Obviously, this wasn't fair. You'd have people literally spawning in with a grow with perfect attachments at the very beginning of the game and just shredding people with it. So of course they did fix this, and actually they were pretty on top of this one because I think it was only out for about a week, or people only knew about it for about a week. So I'm glad to see that they removed this from Warzone. And then finally they fixed a Rytech AMR bug where shots were hitting above the crosshairs in their scope. So essentially you had to aim below a character's head in some situations to hit them in the head previously. Now the bullet drop works properly, so if they're 100 meters away, for example, you have to aim at the 10 mark on the scope above their head, just like any other sniper in the game. It should be working properly now, and this is all of the bug fixes that they changed within this update. So then moving into multiplayer, once again we have tournaments once again returning for another week with the exact same rewards that we had before. I already got them, so you're not able to see them there. Also, we have Realism Ground War and Gunfight Blueprints, something that have been here many weeks before. But then after this, we get into the new stuff, and one of these playlists is incredibly weird. So first of all, if you're going for weapon challenges, the playlist you want this week is Cheshire Park and Shoot House 24/7. The reason why I say that is because it's not 6v6, it's not 5v5, it is 8v8. So these are going to be like your most chaotic game modes. You get the most kills the fastest. So if you're going for challenges, this is the playlist that you want. Also, we have Party Mode Mosh Pit. So this is all a different free-for-all variants. So it includes Gun Game Reloaded, One in the Chamber, and then finally All or Nothing. And then we have the world's strangest game mode that maybe I have ever seen in a game. So this is the strangest mode that maybe I have ever seen, and it's a mix between Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed, pretty straightforward. But in Team Deathmatch, you get extra score for headshots and kill streak kills, and in Kill Confirmed, you get increased score for kills and collecting tags. But it's increased score. It's not increased XP. It's not increased anything like that. It's just score. So the only thing that this is good for is higher score per minute, which really doesn't mean anything. And on top of that, if you are using the perk Point Man. So Point Man is a second perk, so you either have to replace Ghost or Overkill, which are two of the best perks in the game. And then you get score streaks, and you can earn kill streaks a little bit faster with this. And that's what I did. But it doesn't quite work properly. Yes, you get increased score for tags. You do not get increased score for kill streak kills. It's still 25 points per kill, not 125 like it pops up on screen. So I don't know if they just made a mistake there or what, but it didn't work for me. Now, after this, you'd think that it would just give you Point Man, so you don't have to waste a perk on it. No. This playlist makes zero sense to me. Literally, I don't understand it whatsoever. If they gave you Point Man, and instead of kill streaks, there were score streaks in this game mode, okay, I get it. Makes complete sense. But they're not. They are still kill streaks. So, my recommendation, Infinity Ward, if you're watching this, this could be a cool game mode if you made everyone in the lobby use score streaks or point streaks instead of kill streaks. And then you could use Ghost or Overkill and it would work perfectly fine. Otherwise, this game mode is pointless. Just play normal Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed. It makes no difference. Literally none. I don't understand it. Probably will never understand it, but here you go. If you have any ideas why this is a game mode, let me know what you think down in the comments. So I just re-listened to me talk about this game mode. I explained it, and I still don't get it. I don't get why this is a game mode. Why would you not just play regular... I don't Someone please explain this to me! Anyway, nonetheless, I don't understand this game mode, but that is this week's update. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. If we actually have a look at the last roadmap that they gave us, everything on this roadmap is currently out. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we still have 3 weeks left. So I'm really curious to see what we get throughout the rest of the season, and also curious to see what we start to get as far as Season 5 spoilers, leaks, and information comes. And of course, as that comes, I will keep you guys up to date on that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, it is always appreciated if you do hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. On top of that, if you like what you see here, like staying up to date on everything Call of Duty, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. We are on the road to 1 million subscribers, and if you want to be a part of that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I want